And you are watching Stormbringer, the Australian heavy zine.
No, Austrian.
Well, no kangaroos here, right?
No.
Okay.
And you are watching Stormbringer,
Sorry.
This is Eric Wagner.
And Ron Holzner,
And you are watching Stormbringer.
the Austrian heavy zine.
Heavy zine.
Heavy zine.
Heavy
And
zine.
no kangaroos.
There's no kangaroos in Austria?
No, they got rid of them all. I think that's
Shipped them to
that's where,
Australia.
that's where Burger King gets the meat, man.
Oh, God. You know, that was like our first recording. You know, we did it. We actually did it in a house. You know, and I think, trying to remember. You know, I think Metal Blade heard a live demo we had, and then invited us to be on Metal Massacre 4 to submit a song. Actually, on that particular one, there's a lot of bands from Chicago on it. So after that song, they wanted to do a record, so we ended up doing them first two albums, The Skull, and actually the first album was just called Trouble. At first, so that's about. I can't.
Last Judgment, man.
The Last Judgment is the name of the song. Yeah, I forgot.
Right, that would help. E-Trope was on that record. All these
E-Trope,
Chicago bands.
Thrust, War Cry. You know.
It was pretty cool. It's
A
like
long
representing the metal of Chicago at the time. So it was pretty cool. I was still in diapers, so I don't remember. I wasn't around.
Yeah.
Smack.
Well, no, you know, yeah. Actually, we were at Milwaukee at a Doom Fest, and my band Blackfinger, Ron's Earthen Grave, and
Olsen's.
Ole's Retro Grave were playing also. So we all, after my set was over, they came up and we did some Trouble songs, and it was a long time since we jammed together. So I sent him an email the next day going, would you want to start a tribute band, you know? And they're like, what kind of tribute band? I'm like, tribute to Trouble.
Well, you did it jokingly. It's kind of like saying, hey, let's do a Trouble tribute band. You kind of look like the bass player.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I kind of do, you know?
Yeah,
so it was a joke. The whole cover band was a joke at the time.
And I look and sound exactly like the singer.
But it was a way of the three of us to talk again and become friends and say, hey, let's think about playing music together again. And that was, from the joke, it became a reality. And then festivals decided to book us before we even played any music together. So it's like, hey, let's put together a band and go play some festivals in Europe, you know?
Well, you know, and plus, by the end that I was in the band still, I was kind of tired of playing those songs every day. But, so, you know, one of the things about The Skull is when we decided to do this was that we wanted to do the earlier stuff from the first two albums, because we never did that anymore. And it was like fresh for me again, too, you know, and heavy. It was like fun kind of playing those again, because they were so heavy, you know, and it's been such a long time. So I think that's kind of who The Skull is a little bit, how it evolved, and who we are today too, and our new record, you know.
We kind of like having fun now too. We learned from a lot of mistakes that were made, and it's like, let's not make those mistakes and let's make new ones, you know. So we're doing everything the fun way, the right way, and we're having a blast, man. It's cool doing this shit again. Chicago.
What about it? Home sweet home?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I don't know. It's just home.
The Cubs and the White Sox, pretty much.
Yeah, this home is all. No matter where we are, where we live, what we do, is home. You know. I did find out along the way that home really isn't a place. It's a feeling. So, you know, I love it in a lot of places, like, but when you go there, it's home, kids are there, stuff, family, you know.
Your roots and your history, yeah, you know.
Everything, yeah, and the Cubs.
And the White Sox. And the Bears.
And the Bulls, yeah. Huh. You know, that's Brian Slagle from Metal Blade's fault. We were never a Christian band. You know, back then, all the metal bands, even Venom, Slayer, all them bands, we were all singing about the same thing, just maybe in a different way. And I mean, does Venom and Slayer get questioned if they're satanic? You know, all the time. I mean, just because maybe I put a positive twist always in the songs instead of a negative one, if that makes us Christian, then well, maybe people are looking at the definition of it wrong. I was just out exploring my life, not to try to save anyone, and because of that, Metal Blade kind of didn't. They were trying to find a clever way of keeping us separate from everyone, and they put white metal on there, and it kind of hurt in a way, because I think people get turned off by those words instead of letting them figure it out for themselves and take away what they want to out of it, you know. So it took us a long time to get that label off of us, and when I seen a interview, a magazine said, "Trouble, Christian rockers are drunken metalheads," then I'm like, yeah, cool.
We were proud of that one.
You know, to me, believing in God and religion are two different things, and that's really all I have to say about that.
It's like heaven and hell, yin and yang, you know, good, bad, and all of that. You know, it's a marketing ploy by Metal Blade. That's all it was. It's not for everyone. That's for sure. Touring, that's how you root out people in your, like, as a band explores who it is, you know, from the beginning. That's why a lot of guys leave bands, because touring fucks people up, man. I don't know if I can say fuck or not, but I just did. But it messes with people.
Well, you can edit it out.
Oh yeah, it messes with people. They miss home, and people crumble. And the people who tour year after year and get used to it, you become stronger and tighter, and it becomes part of your life. When you're not touring, you miss it, but when you're touring, you kind of miss home. But it's weird. But this is what we do. We love playing our music around the world. You know, it's like we write a song in our little bedroom in Chicago or Pittsburgh, wherever the hell we write this music or lyrics, and all of a sudden you're playing it in this town you never heard of in Poland or something, you know, and people are coming up and excited that you took the time to come to their country. There's no better feeling in the world, man, that your music is being enjoyed by people halfway across the world, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it gets like, I don't know how to put it. People like Ron was saying about people are appreciative, you know, like, or anybody, whoever, coming and playing for them, and it's a big process. It gets tiring sometimes, you know. People don't realize what you go throughout the day to get to that show and to set up and for that 1 hour a day, 1.5 hours a day, you have the rest of the day to make that happen, you know. And it gets hard sometimes, you know. I'm like right now we're almost finished. I'm tired, so it's time for a little break, and then we come back and we'll be ready to go again, you know.
It's not a vacation. Put it
it's
that
not
way.
A vacation, no. It's at all. It is at first, when they first let me out. Yahoo, man, here we are. But then, you know, after a couple weeks or so, it starts. Okay, Ron's like, it's time to go. No, I don't want to get out of bed. I'll sleep today. Let's cancel the show and play tomorrow instead.
Call in sick. I don't want to go to school.
No. But still, you know, it's like, and now too, after all these years, it is it kind of freaks me out that people still even want to hear it or hear us or or listen to what my big mouth has to say, but it is a privilege and an honor to do it now, you know.
And the cool thing is the new Skull songs are going over sometimes better than the old Trouble songs. It's as if the younger and newer crowds don't really know who Trouble is, and they like us because of the Skull. And that's even cooler, you know. So it's like this new thing that we put together is being appreciated by a whole new audience. It's gratifying. Absolutely. I love this town, man. Since the first day I came in here, it was just like the buildings, majestic buildings, statues, gold leaf, fucking everything that is the essence of old Europe, you know? And it's
This
always
used
a
to be
pleasure coming here.
this used to be the party town, music back Mozart days. It'd be kind of fun, like the Los Angeles of the music industry, you know. Here, a lot of history in music and stuff, old. So it's cool. I haven't seen too much of it today. I've seen the van and my hotel room and.
Yeah, back to touring.
And,
Yeah,
sitting here with the microphone, like that's what I saw today.
A lot of time we don't see the city.
Right now.
We see the highway. We come in and we see the club for hours and hours, and it's a shame sometimes. Like Budapest, we were yesterday. We drove in, and all of a sudden there's the city and all its glory, the bridges, the river. We're like, damn, you know. It was just very, just open your eyes, like you realize, hey, this is where we're at, you know. And it depends on which way you come into the city. You come in the highway and it's all the industry. It's kind of like just another city, you know. But I know the old part of Vienna is just incredible, which I'm hoping I'm gonna take these guys down tomorrow to see it.
Why, we got a day off?
No, just fucking go.
We're gonna call in sick.
No, we're gonna get up early and go vacation.
We're calling in sick tomorrow.
No calling in sick. We explore. Go find some absinthe.
Huh?
I'll go find some absinthe and stuff, you know, absinthe.
Maybe they got it tonight.
Ooh.
We can go exploring
Go
Vienna
explore our
in
mind,
our own
tonight,
mind.
yeah, and let us out tonight. And turn out like Mozart.
They should have had it last night. And no, they didn't at that place. But that's when I did it. Was in Budapest last time. Me and alcohol are not friends. Me and weed are soulmates. Now, me and alcohol, we go out together once in a while, and we try to be civil. But there does come a point when we start arguing with each other, and then it's not good. So I can't like go out with alcohol all night long anymore. But with weed, I can do, you know, like I said, we're soulmates. We love each other. That's where alcohol.
I believe that's
For me.
That's a good statement. I mean, actually, we all need something to believe in. I believe I'll have another beer, man.
Dude, everybody knows that I smoke weed. I mean, it's obvious in
Willie
the songs.
Nelson, Snoop Dogg.
It's obvious in my songs. All we'll ever need is green tea and weed. I mean, there you go. I said it right there. You know?
It's legal in a bunch of states.
And then I had for my
US now.
profile picture me and a big pile of weed a little while ago. I mean, it's obvious in the songs and how I write, and, you know.
Me, no, I don't do that hippie shit. I like beer.
Well, like I said, we get along really well. It's my medicine. But weed and alcohol, they don't like each other at all. Especially after drinking, they don't like each other at all. There's always
Doritos are your friends, though, right?
turmoil.
Doritos and McDonald's.
Yucky. All right. You mean the other Trouble tribute band?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. You know, they're whatever. I don't really pay much attention to it. I'm busy with what I'm doing. I got 2 bands that I work on and write and
I think it's
play
awesome.
with, and I wish them all the best. And I'm having a blast doing what I'm doing.
And the fans get 2 bands playing good music. I mean, Kyle Thomas, one of my best friends. He rules. Great voice. I love him. Rob, the bass player. We go drinking every so often. It's awesome. We're out in Chicago. It's there's plenty of room for 2 bands playing similar music. You know, I think it's a wonderful thing. The fans are embracing it. There's no reason to pick sides. You love us both because we're all doing what we love to do. You know, I think it's a win-win for everyone. Well,
What was it?
we're doing it right, I guess.
What
you
was
know?
it?
Like Queensryche. Hawkwind too and Black Flag, they're having problems. But I
Well,
mean,
I didn't want to go out.
but the thing is, we have our own new record, which, like I said, a lot of fans are embracing it without even hearing the trouble stuff. So the trouble stuff is just candy on the cake that we are doing for shits and giggles and having fun with it, you know. But we are the Skull, and we play the trouble songs the Skull way. I mean, he wrote all the songs, the lyrics and stuff, so it's not a big thing, you know. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't even think about it much, really.
I hate MP3.
I hate vinyl.
I like records. CDs sound the best, though. I'm sorry, but when people tell me like MP3 sounds no different than a CD, bullshit. It does sound better. I mean, CDs sound better than MP3. Yeah,
They both sound better than vinyl.
Well, I like vinyl because that's how I grew up. You got on your bike, you rode down and bought the new Kiss album or whatever. See, the one thing I didn't like about CDs when they first came out is it took away from the album covers. You know, little thing like this now, when the record was nice and big, you went home, you unwrapped it, you looked at the cover, you read the lyrics, all the things that were in it. That was the good part about that.
Vinyl's like dinosaurs. I mean, they're extinct for a reason.
Yeah, but there's still
they're
nothing
big and lumpy.
There's still
and
nothing
there
better.
Taking up space. I mean,
There's still. I mean, it brings me back to when I was a kid. When you first put that needle and you hear that, you know.
I used to watch cartoons as a kid. I don't watch them anymore. You know, it's like you grow up and there's a bunch of scientists who figured out.
I don't even listen to
how
music
to make
anymore.
music sound better, and they did. CDs sound better than vinyl. Sorry.
That's not why they do it. Because
they do it eclectic because it's hip and cool.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
I got them because I still have them from when I was growing up. I still have all my records, you know. I still have all my 45s.
I just sold half of mine. I made a ton of money. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got CDs and they sound great, and I don't need. I got space in my house.
I just watch YouTube now anyway. Yeah. Like if I want to listen, I don't listen to music when I'm writing. I'm working on new music all the time, and I can't listen to other things. And if I do, I go backwards, and it's impossible to have that catalog like that.
I do think it's exciting that vinyl is making a comeback. I gotta say, it's awesome that these vinyl lovers stuck to their guns and said, "I'm not giving up my vinyl," and they held on and they brought it back, and that's fucking cool, you know. So I don't have to like it. If they can like it, that's beautiful, you know. But I listen to sports radio now anyway, so I mean,
the Bulls,
the Bulls, no, the Bears,
the Cubs, I mean,
the Bears, no, White Sox.
What about it? Was that still going on? You mean the show?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was still going on.
I've never watched it.
I think it's stupid in a way. I mean, it builds up all these people's hopes and dreams, like, and they just, you know. A lot of them suck, though,
Michael
too,
Hutchinson's band. What band was that?
In Excess.
Yeah, didn't In Excess, weren't they on it, and they got a new singer?
No, they did their own show where they were looking for a singer.
The same thing? With...
No. I think it's stupid. And when I watch, like, I see now sometimes, like, in other countries they have that kind of thing too. It's hilarious, man. In China and the different languages, and they're whatever, you know. I think it's not fair to the kids. It's heartbreaking, and their parents push them into this, and then they're not talented. Some of them. I mean, some of them are, and then they just get their heart broken, man. You know, it's kind of.
And then if they win, they're owned by.
Well, what do you do when you're 10 years old and a guy just told you suck? Okay, you're done for the rest of your life, right? What do you do now?
Don't they give trophies for people who suck now? You don't have to win anymore to get a trophy.
I don't know.
Like with the kids, that prize for.
Next question. I don't understand why there even have to be
Labels?
different labels. I mean, back when we first started out, like,
You missed a good rant.
we didn't say, okay, we're gonna play Doom and shit. We're playing music. When I was growing up, there wasn't all these different kinds of music. You just liked music. You listened to it, you liked it. If you didn't like it, you didn't. It's not like, oh, and then all of a sudden the war started where, well, you like that band, I can't like you now. It's stupid. You know what? Enjoy music. It's a feeling. You're supposed to feel good about it. Like in Doom Stoner, I don't know. Is there a difference, like, or is it just how you like hearing your music? I don't know.
I listen to metal, so I'm the worst person to ask on that one. Judas Priest, man.
I don't know. Like I said, if you like it, I think it should just be if you like listening to whatever feels good for you. I don't think it should really matter what it is.
Is
as
ABBA
long as it makes
psychedelic?
you feel good.
Is ABBA psychedelic?
ABBA? No, ABBA is white music.
Glowing. But it's psychedelic, ain't it?
No,
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
A lot of stairs. The decorations are wonderful. It seems really nice.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's. I
We'll
played
see
here
when
before.
we walk out on stage. Like, that'll determine mine for it. But seems
I
like
know.
a cool club. Never been here before. Awesome. We're in Vienna. This is where we're playing tonight.
So I know I played here before.
Oh, you have?
But I don't remember it, so I must have had a good time.
Maybe the apps then.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You're gonna have to set it up, man. We're doing absinthe tonight, I guess, from what I understand. Yeah, it seems like a very cool club. And like I said, we're in Vienna. What's today? Thursday or Friday? Thursday
It's
night.
St. Patty's
Vienna.
Day.
It's gonna be great.
We drinking green beer and whiskey and puking and shit. It's gonna be great, man.
I don't think they do that here.
We could teach
Patrick's
him.
Day.
We could teach him.
And I'm not wearing green. Somebody asked me
Hey,
why
Rob,
I'm not
you're,
wearing
you're
it.
kind of Irish, aren't you?
I'm Scottish.
Same thing.
Fuck you, I'm Scottish.
We are the Skull. This is what we do, man. We are here.
Everything's gonna be all right. I promise.